Hello everybody, what is up? Prof Toast here. As you can see, today we're doing another unboxing and review. This time we're doing the HyperX Cloud 2 gaming headset. So this one is actually one I'm kind of needing to kind of upgrade for a while. I bought a set, I think back in 2017, or I got it for Christmas, but it finally started to get kind of worn out, so I figured like, hey, Best Buy got some great deals going on. These are usually $100. They got them for about $49, so not a bad deal at all. And funny enough is I actually initially got the cloud because I didn't realize I bought the wrong one. So when I got the cloud ones, like the quality was, I mean, it was only $39, but it was kind of like so-so for me, and it didn't seem as good as my older headset. And then I did a little digging and I found out this was only $10 more. So I essentially just kind of returned and exchanged it for this one. All in all, definitely pretty cool. So today we're going to go ahead and take a look around the box. We're going to unbox it. And then I'll go ahead and test out some of the features. I'll test out how they sound, how the microphone does, and then this is supposed to have 7.1 virtual surround sound, so I'll definitely test that out and let you guys know what my thoughts are on it. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing.
Alright, so here we are with the box right here. As you can see, we got our headset right there in the front. Supposedly we have the legendary comfort, which is supposed to come with actually not only the leather, but actual kind of like more velvet style earmuffs, so that'll be kind of cool to check out. But of course we got over here all of our information, showing our little device that gives us that 7.1 surround sound. We got detachable mic, aluminum frame, and looks like pretty nice stitching towards the top. Like I said, the other one I had was originally 60, but I got it for 39. This one is originally 100 and I got it for 49, so definitely a way better deal. And then like the other one, you can definitely tell it was a little bit more on the budget side, while this one's a little tad more on the premium side from what I can tell. So let's go ahead, get our unboxing knife and open this guy up. We just got our tape down below. I believe that should be it. Yeah, it looks like it. So we go ahead and just slide this right up. It wants to come off properly. Possibly the opposite way. Okay, there we go. For whatever reason, it was giving me a little trouble first. Okay, so we're greeted by just a red box. You open it up, and then boom. So we got our basically showing how you connect it, and then our information right here. So this is definitely a little bit different packaging than before, because I've seen a couple unboxings, but they're from years ago, and it does look like they switched away from being all foam padding in the inside to some more plastic. Could just be more environmental, maybe this is more recyclable, but yeah, so it's definitely a key difference. But let's go ahead and open it up. Right away we're greeted with these other ear pads we got. So these are actually nice, kind of soft, if I can focus real quick, some nice soft fabric ones. Now you got your screen right here, so it looks like these probably just slide on at some point, or they can kind of just go around it, so definitely looks pretty cool. Put those to the side. We got our detachable mic right here, and you can actually kind of bend it however you want. And I like this because it gives you the option if you want to talk with friends, you're cool, and you can just kind of either plug it in or use it without. And then the main piece right here, get the other piece of plastic out, is our headphones. So these are definitely really nice. We got a part where you plug in your microphone right there. These side pieces are pretty cool. So these are actually like aluminum side covers. The regular cloud ones were just like straight up plastic, and they definitely had a lighter feel to them. So as you can see, we got our head padding right here, or good size stitching all along here. Then we got the aluminum all around here. Then we got the cable. I have not seen the size of this cable, so let's go ahead and see if I can unwrap this real quick. Alright, so as for the cord length, I'd say it's a pretty fair size. Like if you're going to be using this for basically plugging into your Xbox or PlayStation controller, and that's another thing. This is, you'll see it kind of listed over here, but if it wants to focus in, it says it's listed for PC, PS5, and PS4, but these will definitely work on your Xbox Series S or X, because you literally just plug it into the bottom of your controller and you're good to go. So that's the nice part, it is kind of universal. But yeah, so far build quality definitely feels pretty cool. So it has a fairly decent weight to it. It's not too heavy, but also not too light, so this is a pretty nice feel. As for the cups, I'm assuming you have to like undo it from here. I'll probably honestly look at the instructions to see exactly how that works with switching out your cups. I gotta see if it's more of an easy task or it's more difficult. But, oh yeah, then also too, yeah, like I said, if you wanted to attach your microphone, you can just plug it down there, plugs in pretty easy. And then if you just want to use it just for playing games by yourself, you can just take that right off and boom, pretty easy. So now we got one more piece down here, which I'm assuming is our thing that's supposed to be the 5.1. Oh, yes, yeah. So we do get some more stuff, and actually this is surprising. This is more cord than I actually initially thought it was going to be, so that's actually kind of cool. So right here we got our braided. That's another nice thing with this headset too, is these cables are braided. If I can zoom in on it, it's not anything crazy, but it's at least decent quality. So these are actually full fabric cables. And then as well, this adapter has a full braided cable. Looks like it's a pretty fair length. I also have another longer HyperX cord that I use from older headsets. But yeah, these are definitely pretty cool. And then we got our little remote right here. So you can just plug your headphones straight into there. You got a clip, so if you want to clip it onto your belt or just your shirt, that's cool. We got a mute switch, so like I said, if you just want to mute chat real quick. So we got our 7.1 surround sound. It's like virtual surround sound, so I'll have to test that out, see how it sounds, and see how easy it is just, you know, plugging this into like a console. So that'll be another interesting feature to test out. But then you can also dial up your microphone up or down. You got your volume up and down just right there. So all in all, definitely really cool. So yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and give these a listen. I'm going to try it with some games. I'm going to try to do some, you know, recording just to see how good the voice sounds on the microphone. And yeah, once I get a chance with that, I'll let you guys know what my final thoughts are.
Alright, so before we get on to the review portion, I thought I'd show off basically the old pair I was talking about that I had since 2018. Which are these guys. As you can tell, yeah, let's see, I think I've actually had these since 2017. So as you can tell, yeah, the top rubber is basically getting worn down. It has some pretty nice like stitching up here, which is a little different. They kind of do it just more imprinted into the leather now, but they still have like the stitching on the sides. The ear cups are essentially the same thing. They're getting a little cracked, but other than that, they still works pretty good. And I didn't even realize that they used to be black right here. Now they kind of changed it to red, which looks pretty nice, matches with the HyperX logoing, but yeah, they're still fairly decently similar. They still have like the little aluminum cup, though granted it's a little bit more of a fog instead of this one's a little bit more kind of fogged over versus a little bit more glossy finish. But I will say these are fairly durable. I mean, as you can tell, they look like they've been through a little bit, but I mean, I did accidentally sit on these one time. They were a little warped for a bit. They bent back into shape and still worked for a couple more years and still technically work now, but it's a nice little backup headphone. But yeah, like compared to these ones, definitely pretty nice. Like as you can see, the leather should, I think, last pretty well. And yeah, definitely pretty cool. And haven't attempted to take these out because yeah, you essentially have to kind of pull these off and try to like slide the other ones in. So I may or may not try that at some later point, but let's go ahead and get into the review. Alright, so now for the review portion of this video. So, like I said, for $49 so far from what I've tested, these are definitely a great deal. It has a lot of good bass, a lot of good sound to it. On the consoles, I will say the volume does seem a little bit lower, but I'm also used to using like Sony XM3s with noise canceling. But for the most part, this definitely has some pretty good bass to them. The 7.1 surround sound sounds pretty decent and stuff. I messed around with it on both the computer and the console and everything. And the dongle that they give you that's USB is really user friendly. It's just pretty much plug and play. Like I stuck it into my computer's USB port, it instantly switched the audio to the headphones. And even on the PlayStation 5, I just plugged it into the USB port in the front of the console and it was instantly basically to my headphones, and I can adjust the volume with the control or the microphone volume and all that. And the microphone sound, I'll give you guys a little sample right here.
Hello, this is a microphone test of the HyperX gaming headphones. Look at that excellent mic quality.
So you can see, it definitely sounds fairly decent from what I can tell then, because like I said, you're not going to be using this to record like playthroughs or entire videos and stuff, but if you're doing just chat via Discord or even on Xbox or PlayStation, then these are definitely going to be excellent. And like I said, for the price point, they're pretty nice. And the build quality so far, from when I tested, is definitely pretty nice. They feel, you know, fairly durable compared to the regular clouds that were like $39 on sale. Like I said, these ones definitely feel like they're not going to break compared to the other ones that were a little bit more too light, but the other ones were a little bit more on the budget side. So all in all, I can definitely say I would recommend this. And so like I said, all the accessories, detachable mic and all that are definitely a plus. And the dongle is kind of like, it's also optional too if you have a separate cord on your computer. Like I got the HyperX one that separates the mic and the audio and everything, and then even on your controllers you can literally just plug it to the bottom of your controller if you don't feel like using the dongle, and it'll essentially just work exactly the same. So for something that's, you know, you can use for Xbox, PC, PlayStation 4 and 5, and I would assume probably Nintendo Switch, depending. But I know you have to use your app, and that can be a little weird sometimes. So maybe depending if your phone has a headphone jack or not. But all in all, definitely could say goodbye. These, like as you've seen from my old ones from 2017, they're definitely durable. They will last you. Like I said, the other ones just, you know, had an issue with the leather at top, you know, kind of going away, but then like I said, those are like 6-year-old headphones, so like I said, definitely built to last, and usually my recommended go-to when it comes to headphones. So yeah, so if you guys did like this video, or if you happen to pick these up, let me know what your thoughts are on it, or if you had any things that maybe you didn't like or did like on it, make sure to comment below. And also, if you did like this video, hit that like button, and if you're also new here, maybe subscribe. All in all, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.